Welcome to the show.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, the Indians knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 6-1. The Chi Sox went deep 4 times as they got the win, crushing the Red Sox 15-1. The Royals
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. The Indians will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Strike thrower, not afraid to go in and challenge hitters. He's kind of what a manager would like to have. You know what you're going to get with Matthew Boyd. He's not afraid to throw the fastball or his breaking stuff over the plate. Sneaky, really good pitcher.
Jacoby Ellsbury stands in as he looks at a called strike. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Into the box, Kenny Lofton. As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Number 49 is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. So we're under in scoring position with 2 men gone, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Ellsbury at second with two down.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
In now, Josh Naylor. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Bonifacio's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Indians on top, 1-0. Zach Plesac is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Into the box now, number 49. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Heater gets turned around.
At the plate, Harold Castro, as he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today, so guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard towards center. Coming on is Lofton, but this gets down for a base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. Plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Tribe lead this one 1-0. Well, there is some weather in the Detroit area as we begin the second, and for more on that, here's Heidi.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jones is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's take a look at Jonathan Scope, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
Batting it, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit. And he is in there.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts, but right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Austin Hedges is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Runners off for second. Skied into straightaway right. Bonifacio's under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Settling in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. On now to the bottom of the second. The Indians lead it 2-0. Here's C.J. Cron now. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The Tribe had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
High in the air out to center field. Lofton is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
Jacoby Jones is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92-93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that. for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He's hitless in the series so far. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Plesac is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Jake Rogers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They're still down. It's 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran center fielder Kenny Lofton.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that's down. Scored as a leadoff single for Lofton. The throw into second.
Now batting.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Delino DeShields is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Bonifacio. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Stepping in, Josh Naylor. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now Carlos Santana,
The designated hitter.
as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Santana will take the turn and head for second now. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Stepping in now, Ernie Clement. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Line towards center field. Goodrum is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this two-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up, and the Indians have taken a 4. Into the box now, Nico Goodrum. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1-1 the count now. Now the pitch. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So with one away, time for a check of the American League Central Division as you get a look there at where the Indians find themselves in the race. Standing in now, number 49. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored at base. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to...
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter rules out.
So now to the plate, Harold Castro. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. The 1-1 home. Hit in the air to left field. On the move is DeShields. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail here 4-0. In now for Cleveland, Cesar Hernandez. A base hit in his first trip.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
good pitch, and I think he locked him up, but he wasn't rewarded for it this time.
The 1-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
To the plate now, Austin Hedges, as he grounds one briskly to short. Reined in to second for 1 on to first, and as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away.
Now back.
Digging in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Left side, but well foul. Here's the 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Jones will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Stepping up now, Jeimer Candelario. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The third baseman,
Lays off 1-0.
Candelario.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. In the dirt here, and a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So that'll bring up C.J. Cron.
The first baseman, C.J.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 home.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
He'll try again, 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Tigers failed to make any noise. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now batting, Delino DeShields. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Fielded cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now in the box, Francisco Lindor, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
The tag, and he is out at second.
Now back, the first baseman,
Into the box, Josh Naylor. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
leading up.
Thank you, Heidi. Jacoby Jones, the next to hit. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Jorge Bonifacio comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Jake Rogers will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground to 3rd. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Next for the Tigers, Nico Goodrum. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 2 balls and a strike to count. Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. They're down 4-0. Kyle Funkhauser takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Ernie Clement. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Fouled away. 4 runs, 10 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
The 0-1 on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
This is pulled into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Hey, talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Pitch popped up, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reaction. Digging in, number 49. A hit in 2 tries so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Into the box now, Harold Castro. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Nobody out, runner on first. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
DeShields is there, and that's the first out of the inning. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Runners on first with 1 down. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. He will score as they close the gap to 3 now.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score. And that was a great piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, C.J. Cron, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ball 1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ball 2 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. High in the air into shallow left center. In comes the left fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So striding in, Kenny Lofton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He pulls this one into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall. Triple. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's safe.
That's his 4th triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for 3.
Papá lleva 4 triples en el año y todos los triples han sido en esta serie de 4 juegos, papá. Si ganamos este jueguito, vamos a barrer 4 juegos a Detroit.
Standing in now, Delino DeShields. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing, but that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
Count now, a ball and a strike.
Un saludito a los que me están mirando ahí en YouTube, que son 2 personas por lo menos.
Misses, ball 2.
Me están viendo, suscríbanse, que no están suscritos al canal. Es gratis, ¿oíste? Es gratis.
Crone is there, 2 down. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. Goodrum will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit. So coming to the plate, Jacoby Jones. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The left fielder, Jacoby Jones.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Clement has a play. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another chance. Jorge Bonifacio. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down low.
Ay, bendito, los pichados out.
To dish this AB.
Bendito.
So digging in now, Jake Rogers. Last time through was a base hit. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Now the 1-1
Se quedó por todo el medio esta bola.
pulls this one in the air out to left. Shields is there.
You're out.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Bueno, Zach Plisak mejoró en este partido, ya que en el juego pasado le hicieron 6 carreras en 3 entradas. ¿En 3 entradas fueron? No, en 6 entradas. So, en esta entrada nada más le hicieron una. Digo, en esta juego le hicieron una. So, ya tú estás ready calentado. Espera y entra al juego ahorita. En la próxima entrada. Turnado ahí. Malito.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching,
Mira
I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Te la sacó ahorita de un clase de palo de 2 carreras. ¡Ay! ¡Mac! ¡Ah! No la cogió y fue un doble.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1.
Tenemos un break. He vuelto.
Ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Pueden, si quieren ver la victoria ahorita con los muchachos en Warzone, el video anterior está la primera victoria haciendo stream en YouTube.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, those guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Into center field,
vamos,
and that's going to get down
que
for a
esto
base
es
hit.
otra carrerita.
He's on his way home.
Ay, que el goldo.
And he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Aaron Savali will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd
Bueno,
game this
César
season.
Hernández está de 3-3 en el juego. Si da un hit.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. High in the air out to center field.
Un fly. Vamos a ver si llega a tercera, no creo.
Ay,
el gordo llegó.
And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have
Pero
to
no ha dado
tag and go
hit.
for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways.
Me robó la
Doesn't have to
base.
be a hit.
Runner goes for second. He swings and
Y
misses.
tiró
Throw down.
malo, me robé la
Not in time as he
base.
just gets in ahead of the throw.
Ahora con un hit entran las dos.
And he falls
Ya me
behind
da por
0-2.
segunda.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Second and third here, 1 man out. pops him up. Back behind second base. Number 49 is there. 2 gone.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about
vamos, Jacoby, vamos.
Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury.
Ball.
1-1.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
On the run this one in on him, and he can't do that, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Cógelo, coge el bolazo.
Second and third, 2 away. Hit on the ground to
Se
third.
le partieron las uñas, brother.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand.
Vamos, pitcher nuevo. No ha tirado este año. Lo subí de AAA. Vamos a ver. Primer jueguito.
It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
Tira muy bajito, so tenemos que tirarlo más alto. Ahí está bien.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Va. Tira recta, bro.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield.
Eso es out, papi.
Just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. And there are the final
Tremendo
numbers for the Indians
salida de
starter.
Zach
It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
entradas, una carrera limpia, 5 ponches y 84 lanzamientos. 6-1 ganando el partido en la línea para ganarlo. Si el bullpen no lo daña.
To the plate now, number 49, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Simber
Digo si el bullpen no lo daña porque el tercer, creo que fue el tercero o el segundo juego de la temporada. Yo estaba ganando 11-5. Digo 10-5. Y me sacaron el juego del bullpen. El bullpen jodió el juego. Perdí 11-10.
This one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Bueno, primera salida de este lanzador y lo veo tirando. Buenísimo. Se le quedó en el medio, pero es un fly al left field. Y se acaba la entrada con 9 lanzamientos. Perfecto.
The lead remains 5. It's 6-1.
Vamos a buscar quién va a tirar en la última entrada. Vamos a tirar a Brandon Morrow. No, Brandon Morrow. Tirar a esta.
Now the pitch. Swing and a liner.
Ay, cayó buena y esto es un doble. Empezando la novena entrada. Con hombre segunda. Este no ha dado ni un hit. Estaba lesionado, se lesionó en el primer partido de la temporada. Con una línea en left field, no la pudo coger y le dio en la cara y estuvo varios juegos fuera. Este es su segundo juego después de esa lesión y no ha dado un hit todavía.
A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. No one out with a runner at second.
Creo que lo vamos a sentar. Lo vamos a sentar. Y creo que cogieron en tercera. No. lo vamos a sentar y lo vamos a cambiar por otro jugador porque no está bateando.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0. This one's flared toward left center.
Cayó de hit y entró la carrera. 7-1 el partido. Cleveland ganándole a Detroit. Así se acabó el juego ayer. 7-1. Josh Naylor, un doble y un jonrón tiene este hombre en este juego hoy. Pero quiere un sencillo también para la colección de hoy y se va para right field para hit. Amenazando Cleveland en esta entrada para hacerla más grande. Viene Santana que está de 3-1. Tremendo quarter. Trae uno. Foul hacia atrás. Santana dio 2 jonrones en el primer partido de esta serie, pero después se ha quedado silencioso. Toca y llega a tercera Lindor. Hombre en las esquinas con 2 outs. Viene Ernie Clement. Tiene 2 sencillos, una RBI y una carrera anotada. Este juego. Esta es su primera serie. El rookie está bateando 3.33. Y le da para el medio, pero esto es cogible. La segunda base tira primera. Tremendo tiro que hace Jonathan Cook para terminar la entrada. Pero se va Cleveland 7-1 a la novena. 17 hits. Ha dado Cleveland 7. Detroit. Cambio de pitcher Cleveland por Nick Whitgreen. Viene el tercer juego de la temporada. Tirando un poquito malito. 10-80 ERA, pero está empezando la temporada.
Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next, it'll be Jamer Candelario. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile
este buen lanzamiento vale field. Lo tiene de lado de Shields. Es el primer out.
Looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ball game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Strike 1 a Jonathan.
Plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way.
Strike 2, mirándolo.
On the inner third, taken for a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now.
Se poncha mirando. 3 strike corrido de 3 rectas. Es el segundo out. Al mejor bateador que tiene esta alineación. Viene CJ Cron. Ahora, la última esperanza está de 3-0 y en el otro partido ayer se fue de 4-0. CJ Cron da hit al centro, una línea asquerosa.
So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jacoby Jones stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy,
strike 2 mirándolo.
Right here. Behind 0-2 now.
Cae en el hoyo Jacoby Jones.
Last breath for the Tigers. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled.
Slider nuevamente más bajita, pero le da
swing to keep it going.
Intenta buscar cómo poncharlo. Bola. Va por el cambio. Muy afuera, 2-2. Dando la batalla el último bateador. Y lo que hace es Flashcito a primera base, la tiene Josh Naylor y barrieron los Indians a Detroit Tigers. 4 juegos ganados en la casa de Detroit. Los humillan y los hunden 2-8 su récord. Y Cleveland se va 8-2 arriba.
Zach Plesac earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Yo le llamo la reina del party. Bueno, gente, ahora vamos a coger unos minutos y venimos con Warzone.